Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're an engineering student right now, you know the pressure is absolutely real. So today, we're diving into the Engineering Student's AI Survival Guide. I'm Host A, and Host B is here with me to kick off the ultimate AI blueprint for not just surviving, but actually thriving in engineering school.
Hey guys, I am so pumped for this one. We're going to show you exactly how to take back your time and seriously accelerate your learning using the most practical AI tools out there today.
So let's just quickly map out our survival roadmap. We've got 4 main stops today. First, hacking your engineering classes. Second, the ethics of AI. Third, leveling up your code. And finally, number 4, landing the engineering job. Basically, we're covering the whole student life cycle, from those late-night study sessions all the way to actually getting hired. All right, jumping right into section 1, hacking your engineering classes. This is all about tackling that first massive hurdle every single engineering student runs into, the brutal reality of heavy coursework and dense textbooks. Listen to this. We found this post from Reddit user vivid_milk_5622, and honestly, it's so relatable. They wrote, "The two classes that I'm struggling with are thermal fluid design and manufacturing processes. I've made PDFs of both books. Does anyone else have any tips?"
Oh man, we've all been there, right? It's incredibly frustrating when a professor just tells you to read the book for something as wildly complex as thermal fluid design. When you're drowning in hundreds of pages, you definitely need a better solution than just staring at a wall of text hoping it magically absorbs into your brain.
Well, that's exactly where our first major study fix comes in. Have you guys checked out Google's NotebookLM yet? It's this innovative AI-powered note-taking and research assistant. But what makes this a literal game changer for engineers is that it has built-in source verification and citation tracking. And the capacity of the free version is kind of mind-blowing. You can create up to 100 notebooks and upload 50 documents per notebook. Each of those documents can be up to 100 megabytes and 500,000 words. You can just drop in PDFs, Google Docs, paste a text, or even YouTube URLs.
Right, so the crucial takeaway here is that you can literally feed an entire semester's worth of textbook chapters, your lecture slides, and your personal notes into one single notebook. Then, when you ask the AI to explain a really complex equation, it actually shows you the exact source with clear in-text citations. So no more hallucinated, made-up answers, just the hard facts pulled directly from your own course materials.
But wait, it actually gets better. This right here is the ultimate hack that other students are raving about, the audio overview feature.
This is wild. You can turn all those dry, uploaded notes into a deep dive, podcast-style discussion. Two AI voices will literally banter back and forth about your thermodynamics or your manufacturing notes, breaking down the concepts to each other. You can pop your headphones in and listen on the bus, walking across campus, or even at the gym. It's just an incredible tool for passive review that'll save you hours of reading.
And that's a perfect transition into section 2, the ethics of AI. Because look, with all this incredible AI power sitting right at your fingertips, there's definitely a serious responsibility that comes with it. We've got to talk about how you actually use this tech in the real world. Exactly. It really just boils down to a choice: de-skilling versus human augmentation. De-skilling happens when you just copy-paste an AI-generated coding assignment or essay and completely bypass the actual learning part. If you do that over time, your engineering and problem-solving muscles are literally going to atrophy. You become completely dependent.
For sure. I mean, you do not want to graduate only to completely bomb a whiteboard interview because you never actually learn to code for yourself. But human augmentation? That happens when you use AI to enhance your own human ingenuity and capabilities, like using AI to help you understand why a specific bug is happening, rather than just asking it to completely rewrite your final project for you.
Which brings us to a super important concept, the Turing trap. Basically, this is what happens when the focus shifts entirely to automation and AI, rather than focusing on human intelligence augmentation.
Yeah, so we're urging you to keep your education human-centered. Don't fall into the Turing trap by letting algorithms do all your critical thinking. Think of AI as an exoskeleton. Use it to make your own brain stronger, faster, and way more efficient.
All right, moving right along to section 3, leveling up your code. This is where things get really fun, actually writing software, building out those personal projects, and seriously speeding up your development workflows. And honestly, the absolute best way to start doing that is with free professional tools. Let's walk through the exact steps to unlock the GitHub Student Developer Pack. Step 1, be a student age 13 or older, enrolled in a degree or diploma program. Step 2, get a school-issued email address or some official proof of enrollment. And step 3, just apply. It is really that simple, and it's totally 100% free for students.
Okay, I'm going to totally geek out over these perks for a second because they are insane. You get a GitHub Pro account with unlimited private repositories. You get 180 GitHub code spaces hours per month for cloud development, plus 20 gigabytes of storage, so you don't even need a crazy expensive, powerful laptop to write heavy code.
Oh, and the crown jewel of the whole thing, free access to GitHub Copilot Student. This acts as an AI coding companion that gives you real-time, context-aware code suggestions right inside your editor. Honestly, it's like having a senior developer looking over your shoulder, helping you learn the ropes faster, but without just writing the whole thing for you.
Now, beyond Copilot, you're obviously going to use ChatGPT too, right? But you've got to be strategic about it. To help with that, we've got a cheat sheet for using ChatGPT specifically for code reviews. Take a look at how the prompts actually change based on what your specific goal is.
Right. So for debugging, you'd feed it the specific error messages. For finding issues, you'd paste your snippet and ask it to identify bugs in a specific language, like C#. For performance, you'd say, hey, check this Java function for memory leaks when processing a million records. By giving the AI these specific variables and context, you drastically improve the quality of the output for your exact tech stack.
All right, we've made it to the climax of our explainer, Section 4, landing the engineering job. We're shifting gears from just surviving your classes to actually getting out there and landing a highly competitive internship or full-time gig. And look, it all starts with the resume. Here's a look at the top engineering resume builders for 2025. You've got Resume Builder IQ, which gives you AI technical content generation. Resume.org is 100% free with AI writing assistance. Then there's ResumeBuilder.com, boasting a proven track record of 38% more interviews, and CV Engineer, which is literally purpose-built for engineering professionals.
Yeah, these aren't your basic run-of-the-mill generic templates. These are engineering-specific builders that actually understand technical terminology. They know exactly how to format your quantifiable achievements and how to properly document system architecture so you actually stand out to hiring managers.
But here is the absolute kicker. Top-tier resume builders must hit a 95% parsing accuracy or higher across major applicant tracking systems, or ATS.
Exactly. So the crucial point here is this. A beautiful, creatively designed resume means absolutely nothing if a recruiter's automated software can't read it. You literally have to pass the robot test before a human eye ever sees your skills. And that is exactly why you need builders that are optimized for this specific standard.
Okay, so your resume beats the robot, and you get the interview. Now what? Well, AI can actually help you prepare for the hot seat. Let's walk through this killer mock interview workflow. Step 1, open ChatGPT voice mode in a new chat. Step 2, provide a prompt defining the exact role, like junior full-stack engineer. Step 3, ask ChatGPT to act as the interviewer and ask you real-world questions.
And step 4, speak your answers out loud. Just let the AI evaluate you in real time. This essentially turns ChatGPT into a brutal but highly effective mock interviewer. It is hands down the absolute best way to practice your verbal communication and make sure your technical clarity stays razor sharp when you're under pressure.
And the best part? After your voice session, ChatGPT doesn't just pat you on the back and say, "Good job." It actually generates a highly specific performance breakdown for you.
Yes, it literally gives you a score out of 15. It highlights your strengths, so what you're already doing well. It calls out your weaknesses, where you need to improve, and most importantly, it generates an exact improvement plan, telling you the specific technical topics you need to study next before your actual interview.
So that brings us to one final question for you, the focused learner. How are you going to reinvent your engineering journey today using these AI tools?
We've covered study hacks, the ethics of AI, coding companions, and interview prep. So now we're challenging you to take just one of these practical tools, maybe set up NotebookLM for your hardest class tonight, and immediately apply it to your workflow.
Thank you so much for joining us on this explainer. Keep augmenting your skills, keep building, and we'll see you next time.